Hey, it's James here from TraderDudes.com. It's been a while since I've personally taken a trade. The market has just really not provided any opportunities that have been of interest to me. The date I'm recording this is the 13th of November 2012, so you can check back on your charts for that. I'm looking at a potential setup occurring on the euro against the US dollar. Now, if you look at this chart here, this is the daily chart. You can see we have been in an uptrend here. We've ranged sideways for a bit, and now we're coming fairly strongly down again. So, for me, this is where I start looking for price to make a bounce somewhere. Somewhere here. Now, let's clean this chart up a bit, and we'll see if we can get some support resistance on. As you know, most things we do are based on support and resistance. So we take our tool, and we have. Sorry, we'll make this a bit thinner. So we have some SR right there where we're at, and as you can see, we're at that level right now. We can draw some more down here. Okay. We'll point this on a bit further. So you can see this one here, we have support there, resistance, and we're at support here. For this one down here, we've had support, some resistance, some support. Okay. We have more minor SR levels in sort of this area here. Now this is a little bit trickier because let's zoom in a little bit for this. We have some resistance, we have some initial support here, resistance, support, resistance, but as you can see, prices kind of washed through here. We found resistance again, and then it's kind of washed through again, but as it stands, we're sort of well above this area. Now, the other thing I like to see is a clearly defined Fibonacci level, particularly the 50% retracement. So if we use our Fib tool here, you can see that we have our 50 level right here. Now, hopefully you can also see that this 50 level is also almost tying in with this SR level we have here. So we're starting to find an area that's going to be of interest to us. Now, the SR level, I don't know if you can see it, but that's 1.2580, so that's almost the 1.2600 round number level. So if we actually put that in here, let's get this here, 1.2600, and you can see that fits right almost in between the 50 and the SR level. So we've got three factors coming in there. So we've got one, which is our basic support resistance level. It's not a tremendous level, but it's pretty good. Next, we have a round number, 1.2600. It would have been a lot more interesting for us if it was the 1.2500, but if you look down here, we have the 1.2500 is actually down in this area right here, okay? And this is also an SR level, and it's also the 62% Fib. So this is also a very strong area that I'm interested in. But, first things first is we're going to focus on this area here, okay? So it's basically just a matter of holding on and seeing what the market's going to give us over the next, could be the next day or two, or it could be the next week. We just have to watch to see what happens. Is the market going to come down? Is it going to give us some sort of nice bar, a pin bar perhaps, or perhaps even a bullish engulfing bar somewhere there? I'm not drawing these on to scale, obviously, but fundamentally we're looking for some reaction in this area, confirmed by price action itself. Now, like I said, this is the daily time frame, and it may even be that we step down to the 4-hour to sort of refine our entry and get a really low risk entry. But the great thing about this, and this will be the last point here, is that we have this huge space here. So you can see prices has come up here very quickly. It's ranged in this area, and it's not come down here so quickly, but it's certainly coming down. And if it can continue to come down, we will have a decent chance of price going up from here up to this level here, and ultimately reaching there. But it all depends on how price comes down. So we can predict where price is going to go, but ultimately, as I've said before, it's just the timing and the sequence of the moves that are the critical point. Okay, so that's all I want to say on this video. And remember, be picky, be profitable. Thank you.